The Planning Council Road takes people on a journey where so much is learned. Far beyond knowing legislative responsibilities of planning councils, it is a chance to bear witness to and to share everything imaginable in the faceted lives of people living with HIV. And while we're talking about service categories and the entities providing these services, we must acknowledge the remarkable people that keep it going. There is a whole gamut of folks who have dedicated their life's work and touch the HIV experience every day. At times, you will encounter brilliant, outspoken folks who have no fear of speaking in public. And at times, you will encounter equally brilliant people who are more reserved and shy. Some are great teachers, and some are great at other things. So let's start this part of the journey talking about acronyms. Frankly, there are so many cute and not so cute abbreviated titles, and folks rely on acronyms that we may not understand. That is where the point of information comes in. If somewhere during a presentation or a discussion you don't understand what is being said, by all means, raise your hand or drop a question in the text chat or ask a fellow council member for assistance. Create a worthwhile learning space for yourself and for the others in attendance. Remember that every nudge helps, so let people know how to become better teachers, presenters, and council members. And on top of everything, how information is presented builds a foundation that leads to robust conversations, considerations, and decisions made. This work impacts the community, it gives us all purpose and room to grow. Back to acronyms. Here's one that's always at the top of the list. And once we cover this one, the momentum really gets going. The Ryan White CARE Act. The word CARE is an acronym standing for Comprehensive AIDS Resources Emergency. Congress passed this legislation in August of 1990 and has reauthorized it several times since then. The Ryan White program contains many parts. We'll be talking about that more later. Named after the Indiana teenager who acquired HIV through a blood transfusion, and in spite of being given only months to live, he and his remarkable mother, for years, confronted misinformation, fear, and discrimination, and advocated for the inclusion and acceptance of people living with HIV. Ryan White changed the face of HIV, transcending negative assumptions made about those impacted by the epidemic, and reminds us that life does not end at diagnosis. The world is what you make of it. You may connect to the local living legacy of the HIV epidemic by participating on HIV planning councils or boards, or discovering peer support programs in your area. Check out the 30-year living history of the Ryan White program here.